Hello there, welcome to the Ultimate Racing League. So race 2 then from Suzuka circuit on the East course. This is our BTCC Replica Championship, round 5, race 2 coming up for you. So let's go to the grid then. So pole position based on the finishing results from race 1. We've got Team Silver, we've got Ginger in second, Dan in third, Firepower fourth, Lee Whip in 5th, Potsy 6th, Prime Machine 7th, Pablo 8th and Jim Bob in 9th. Jim Bob's joined us for race 2. He wasn't there for race 1, so he lost some valuable points there, but here he is. Hopefully he will be with us for race 3 as well. Everyone, with the exception of Team Silver and Firepower, all going with the racing mediums for race 2. So a couple there on the super softs. Yeah, so let's see how this one goes. So revs are up then. Lights are going on, as you can see. And goes to green and away we go. Blinding start from Dan. What a start from Dan, straight through the middle. Excellent start. Goes himself into first and exactly what he wanted. His launch control worked a treat there from Dan. Oh, but Team Silver's not giving up. It's gone round the outside. Has he gone too wide though? But someone has. Think of a Ginger. He did. Oh, he's out of control. Ginger loses it into the sandpit, and that's what happens at turn 1. Very easily done. So unlucky there. Let's go back to that battle down at the top because no, Team Silver has made it through. So a brilliant start from Dan. Absolutely launched it off the start. Put himself through the middle. Got himself out into the lead, at least till turn 1 anyway, and Team Silver then took over, but not over yet though. Look, Dan really wanting it big time. These two are mediums. Team Silver looks pretty strong now. Between them two, I think, in this race, Dan and Team Silver. Then we've got Potsy in third, so Potsy doing well at the moment in third place. And Prime Machine fourth, one of the ones with the super softs on, so expect to see him push up a little bit on those tyres. Should have a bit more pace, a little bit more grip in them, surely, for sure anyway. But you never know. Lee Whip 5th, then Firepower right behind him in 6th. Jim Bob 7th. So Jim Bob needs to try and get as many points as he can, having not got any from race 1. His teammate behind him in 8th, and then Ginger at the back after his big off at turn 1 in 9th place. That's better for Ginger round now. So now Team Silver, look at him, he's pulled away. So Dan, I think, must have had a mistake because he was right up behind him was Dan, and look at the gap now. I think he's just pushing a bit too hard, Dan. I think he's just needs to calm down. He got a good third place in race 1. He's in second now, so some good points he's racking up. Obviously, he wants to try and beat Team Silver, but I think Team Silver at the moment is just better than everybody else, I'm afraid, and sometimes you just got to let those guys go. No good battling with them because you just end up worse off sometimes, and just got to think about your point situation. So Dan then second, Potsy third, but he's being hounded now by Prime, Firepower, Jim Bob, so Prime Machine chasing down Potsy. He's going to have a whole lot of cars in his mirrors now, is Potsy. And I'm wondering, will they get him down here on the straight? Will they just get into his slip? Well, certainly Prime is, I think, and he's on them tyres, remember, they're super soft, so I'd imagine it's just going to get into the slip of Potsy and then try and pull out if he can at the end, but no, he's not close enough. That'd be a lunge if he goes for that. Well, he had a look for it, but yeah, it's a bit too far back from Prime Machine. He'll just stick where he is and have another go next time. Plenty of time here, 3 minutes into the race. So Prime, Jim Bob, Firepower. Jim Bob getting himself up in the 5th, so he's made a couple of spots already from the last time we see him, and looks like he's got a bit of pace in that Audi. He knows he needs the points. Don't want to cut that corner though too much, Jim Bob. They will give you a penalty if you cut it too much. I'm not too sure where the limits are here, but I do know if you cut that corner, well, it must have been okay because he's not got one. You've got to be a little bit careful. But anyway, he's going to be attacking Prime now, coming down into turn 1. Oh, is he in there? Oh, I thought it was through abreast almost. Little nudge, but no, pretty clean actually through there in the end. The Prime machine now, they're right on the back of Potsy now, and Potsy's going to be... We've got cars filling his mirrors here, but actually he's doing well to hold them off at the moment, in fairness. It's making that Mazda as big and as wide as possible to try and keep them behind him, which is doing Dan some favours because he's holding them up for him. Can he hold them up long enough? Along this straight, there's Dan and there's Team Silver in the distance. That's a lot closer now, it's Prime. There he goes, already pulled out. So now, and I think Jimbo might also get into the slip. He could follow Prime machine through. Here he does. Now they both get him. Yeah, they do. And that's that's good, clean racing. That. Yeah, terrific racing that was. Could have been a whole lot worse with 3-4 cars going into turn 1 there at that speed, but they did well there. The Firepower is the next one to try and get past Potsy if he can. And Firepower is on the super soft, so like Prime, he's going to have a little bit more grip in those on that car. But as I alluded to in race 1, it's not the easiest place to pass around here. You've got to be close to make any kind of pass happen. Oh, Jim Bob has got a penalty. He's gonna have to lose a spot or two here, and he does. So he's back to 6th. And actually, Lee Whip is going to be right on him too. Is Lee going to be? Yeah, he is. And Ginger has actually got himself up to 8th. He's just behind Lee here, so Ginger up to 8th then. So he's made up a couple of spots too. Pablo's gone back down to 9th. So Pablo down to 9th then, so Lee, and then Ginger chasing him down. Jim Bob back to 6th after taking that penalty. And Firepower still 5th. And actually, Prime Machine is still heading up this queue of cars, but not really getting away, is he? So, Team Silver then in 1st, Dan Bailey 2nd at the moment. Prime in 3rd, Potsy 4th, Firepower 5th. Lee in 6th, Jim Bob 7th, Ginger 8th, Pablo 9th. Oh, Firepower having a look at Potsy. So go through the snaky section. Is that even a word, snaky? Well, you know what I mean though. The twisty left, right marching section. It's sort of made up of two bits really, isn't it? One long fast straight and then this twisty bit really. So 2 halves, completely different. So anyway, I'm going to just run through the standings then. So as it before this round started, we had Team Silver. Sorry, no you didn't. I've got this all wrong. Ignore me. So going into this round, I should say, you had Prime Machine on 167. We had Team Silver in 164 in 2nd. Jim Bob on 151. Firepower on 147. Dan Bailey 139. Excalibur 138. Hamza 135. Ginger 126. So you've got what, 8 cars there, all very close. The top 2. just 3 points in it between Prime Machine and Team Silver, and then you've got the rest behind them. So anyway, back to the race. Potsy having a look at Firepower. So Firepower didn't really get anywhere, although he's got himself up to 4th actually, so he did get through. Potsy down to 5th then. Jim Bob chasing him down in 6th. So really wants to try and get past us, Jim Bob, but he's going to have the same trouble that Firepower have and everybody else had to try and get past him. Potsy doing a good job to try and hold him off, but eventually they're just getting the better of him. They still haven't fixed that indicator, have they, on Jim Bob's car? Because that was going last round, it's still going now. So, an electrical issue there on the Audi, but it's not halting his progress, is it, at the moment, as he gets through on Potsy, gets himself up to 5th. So there you go, the pass has been made, so Potsy down to 6th then. So let's just take another look at our leader then. Well, there he is. It even sounds like he's going slow now. It's just like he's not trying at all. 10 minutes into this race, he's going to wrap up his 2nd win of the evening and another win, it would seem. Dan, comfortable in 2nd. He's not going to get any better than that, I don't think. But he's certainly under no pressure behind him. As long as he can keep it on the black stuff, he's going to get good 2nd place points. You might as well just get as many as you can now. Firepower up to 3rd. So Firepower, he's got past Prime. So he's on the charge with Firepower. And I thought he looked strong. Another good round for him. He had a good round at Big Willow. Certainly not suffering from the jet lag, is he? From the travelling from the States all the way over to the Far East. It's a hell of a jaunt, but he's certainly not suffering, and nor is Team Silver, it would seem. So Prime Machine, 4th. So they're the two with the super soft, so 3rd and 4th. So you would have thought they'd been a little bit higher than that, really. But then, having said that, Prime had an off, didn't he, or something go at the start of the race, so I'm sure he would have been a bit higher. Firepower, he's done well to get to 3rd. So Jim Bob then got his next victim in sight, and that's Prime Machine. So can Jim Bob get him before the end? We've only got like 3 minutes left of this race, race 2. So come round this final bend now to start lap 15. And he is on him. Jim Bob's looking strong here, and he's going to be on the back of Prime Machine. But it's just whether those medium tyres that he's got on have got enough left on them to make any kind of pass. Well, it does look like it. But yeah, it might be a bit too late to go now. Yeah, just left it a bit too late, just wasn't close enough. When he did pull out, the corner was on him, and that would have been a lunge had he gone for that. Would have taken them both out, so he did the right thing and just stayed behind him in 5th. Potsy in 6th. Looks like he's going to settle for that. Ginger in 7th again. Not really under any pressure there, so 7th for Ginger at the scene. Lee, he's dropped. Oops. And I've lost control of my controls. Lee, there you go. Sorry about that. In 8th. So he had a good start, did Lee, but I think something's gone. Whether it's the tyres or not, I don't know, but sort of faded a little bit in this race with Pablo at the back. Here he is. So quite a steady race now for everybody. There's no real battles going on. Everyone's kind of settled for the spots that they've got. I think the closest battle maybe is here. Well, it certainly is, isn't it? Look at this. But Prime Machine still holding off Jim Bob. He's got a minute to keep him where he is. We are into the last minute of race 2. Oh, Prime has done it, and he's got a penalty as well. So not only did he lose control, he gets a penalty for his troubles as well, and he's lost that 4th place. Jim Bob goes through. Now he's got a penalty he's got to get rid of. And Potsy, not sure he's close enough. He might get 5th actually. Potsy. Depends on how slow it takes Prime Machine to get rid of it. But there's not really anywhere to get rid of it. As I said, the start-finish line is quite close, so let's go to Team Silver then as he comes across the line to complete lap 18. He's on his final lap now. Prime Machine, yeah, got rid of it then, so drops down to 6th. Potsy did get past him. None of them are going to get in. Only gets another one, and he's just going to, yeah, he just gets rid of it there right at the end. Gets 6th place. So actually everyone's finished now. So Team Silver is out in front. As we look at him now, he's going to get 2 out of 2. Congratulations. So Dan in 2nd, Firepower 3rd, Jim Bob 4th, Potsy in 5th, Prime Machine 6th, Ginger 7th, Lee in 8th, and Pablo in 9th. As we see Team Silver come over the line for 2 out of 2. And that is the end of race 2. So catch me again for race 3 soon. Thanks for watching.